Did you know that what you eat for breakfast can directly affect your memory, balance, and even how much energy you have for the rest of the day? A recent study from Tufts University found that older adults who ate high-sugar, low-protein breakfasts had more trouble with focus, fatigue, and muscle loss. That means your morning meal isn't just fuel. It could be the reason you feel weak or foggy before noon. But here's the kicker. A lot of so-called healthy breakfast foods are the exact ones doing the damage. That's why in this video, we're breaking down the 4 worst breakfast foods that seniors should avoid at all costs, and the 4 best ones you should be eating instead. These aren't exotic superfoods or complicated diets, just simple, delicious swaps that can help keep your brain sharp, your muscles strong, and your energy steady, all before lunch. Whether you're 60, 70, or well into your 80s, it's never too late to upgrade your breakfast and feel the difference by tomorrow morning. So stay with me, because one of these worst offenders is probably sitting in your pantry right now. And if you're finding this helpful already, go ahead and hit that like button, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe for more easy, science-backed tips to stay strong and healthy in your golden years. Let's start with a breakfast food that seems healthy: instant oatmeal. It's quick, it's warm, and it's labeled heart healthy. So what's the problem? Well, the issue isn't oats themselves. Whole oats are great, but instant oatmeal, the kind that comes in little flavored packets, is a whole different story. Most of those packets are loaded with added sugar and refined carbs. In fact, some have as much sugar as a small donut. And here's what that does to your body. It causes a rapid spike in blood sugar, followed by a crash that leaves you feeling tired, shaky, and hungry all over again. For older adults, this kind of sugar spike isn't just uncomfortable, it can be dangerous. Over time, it can lead to insulin resistance, which is a major risk factor for type 2 diabetes. It also promotes inflammation, which is linked to joint pain, fatigue, and even memory problems. And let's not forget, refined carbs do little to support your muscles. There's hardly any protein or healthy fat in those instant oatmeal packets, 2 things seniors really need to maintain strength and energy. So if you're reaching for instant oatmeal each morning, thinking it's a smart choice, don't worry, you're not alone. But the truth is, it could be doing more harm than good. The good news? In a minute, I'll show you a much better option that still gives you that warm, comforting breakfast, but actually helps your body, not hurts it. But first, let's take a look at another common breakfast trap that's just as sneaky. Now let's talk about another breakfast favorite that's often misunderstood: flavored yogurt. It's cold, creamy, and comes in those pretty little cups with pictures of fruit. Sounds healthy, right? Not so fast. Many flavored yogurts, especially the ones marketed to be low-fat or fruit-filled, are packed with more sugar than a candy bar. That's not an exaggeration. Some brands sneak in 15 to 20 grams of added sugar in a single serving. That's nearly 5 teaspoons. And it doesn't stop there. These yogurts are often loaded with thickeners, artificial colors, and artificial sweeteners to make them taste better and look more appealing. But these added chemicals can do real harm. For older adults, this mix of sugar and artificial ingredients can trigger inflammation throughout the body. That's the kind of chronic inflammation linked to joint pain, digestive issues, and even memory problems. Plus, the gut, the center of your immune system, doesn't like being hit with these artificial additives every morning. Many seniors already deal with sensitive digestion, and flavored yogurt can make it worse. Another problem? Flavored yogurts often lack the live, active probiotics your gut truly needs. So while you might think you're helping your digestion, you might actually be setting it back. The better choice? We'll get to that in just a bit. But first, there's another common breakfast food, one that hides in plain sight, that you should also be careful with. Let's break it down next. Here's a breakfast staple that's been sitting on kitchen shelves for generations: cereal. It comes in boxes that shout whole grain or high fiber, in bold letters. Sounds like a heart-healthy way to start the day, doesn't it? But here's what most people don't realize. Even the cereals that seem healthy are often highly processed. Whether it's multigrain flakes, bran clusters, or oat squares, many of these cereals go through heavy refining that strips away the natural fiber and nutrients. Then, to make up for the lost flavor, manufacturers add sugar, preservatives, and artificial vitamins. What does this mean for your body? First, these cereals cause rapid spikes in blood sugar. Yes, even the ones that claim to be low sugar. That quick rise in glucose is usually followed by a crash, leaving you feeling tired, hungry, and moody just a couple of hours later. Worse yet, consistently high blood sugar levels can lead to belly fat buildup, insulin resistance, and over time, increase your risk for type 2 diabetes and stroke. And don't forget inflammation. Refined carbs are a major driver of chronic inflammation in the body, which has been linked to everything from joint stiffness to memory decline and cardiovascular issues in seniors. So, while that bowl of cereal might feel easy and familiar, it could be doing more harm than good, especially if you're eating it every morning. The truth is, our bodies, especially after 60, don't process refined carbs the way they used to. Instead of fueling your morning, many cereals actually slow you down. But don't worry, there are better breakfast options that can support your energy, your memory, and even help fight inflammation. We're getting to the good list very soon. But before that, there's one more common breakfast mistake we need to talk about. And this one might surprise you. Now let's talk about a breakfast combo that looks harmless, maybe even comforting. A slice of white toast with margarine and a dollop of jam. It's quick, it's easy, and for many people, it's a habit that goes back decades. But when you break it down, this classic combo is actually one of the worst ways to start your morning, especially for seniors. Let's start with the bread. White toast is made from refined flour, which means it's been stripped of fiber, vitamins, and minerals. What you're left with is a fast-digesting starch that turns into sugar almost immediately after you eat it. That quick sugar spike can lead to fatigue, cravings, and over time, blood sugar problems. Now, spread on the margarine. Most margarine is made with cheap, highly processed oils, the kind your body sees as foreign. These oils often contain trans fats or omega-6 fats, both of which are strongly linked to chronic inflammation in the brain and body. And for older adults, that inflammation is no small thing. It's been connected to memory loss, weak muscles, and heart disease. Add jam on top, essentially just concentrated sugar, and you've got a meal that hits your bloodstream like a sugar bomb. It may give you a burst of energy, but it'll fade fast and leave your body dealing with the consequences. So even though this breakfast feels light and familiar, it's setting the stage for fatigue, brain fog, and long-term health risks. It's especially hard on aging blood vessels and muscles, two systems we need to protect as we get older. The good news is there are better, delicious options that fuel your body instead of fighting against it, and that's exactly what we're getting into next. The 4 best breakfast foods every senior should know about. After going through the breakfast foods that can do more harm than good, let's turn to something truly beneficial. Chia seed pudding. It may sound trendy, but don't let that fool you. This simple dish is actually one of the most powerful breakfast options for older adults. Here's why. Chia seeds are tiny, but they're packed with fiber, about 10 grams per ounce. That fiber slows down digestion and helps keep your blood sugar steady throughout the morning. No more sugar crashes or feeling tired an hour after breakfast. Even better, chia seeds are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are known to fight inflammation. These healthy fats are great for the brain, heart, and joints. Studies have linked omega-3s to better memory, mood, and muscle strength, all critical areas as we age. What makes chia seed pudding perfect for seniors is how gentle it is on digestion. When you soak chia seeds in liquid, like almond milk or oat milk, they form a soft, gel-like texture that's easy on the stomach. And there's no cooking involved. Just stir it up the night before, stick it in the fridge, and it's ready to eat in the morning. Top it with some blueberries or a few crushed walnuts, and you've got a breakfast that supports your gut health, brain clarity, and physical strength without spiking your blood sugar or adding harmful fats. In a world full of processed and sugary breakfast options, chia seed pudding stands out as a food that actually supports your body's needs, especially as you get older. If you've ever felt sluggish in the morning, like your brain isn't quite awake or your legs feel heavy, your body might simply need better blood flow. That's where a simple glass of beetroot smoothie can work wonders. Beets are rich in natural compounds that help the body produce nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes and widens blood vessels. This means more oxygen and nutrients can reach your brain and muscles, helping you feel more alert, energized, and steady on your feet. Several studies have shown that drinking beet juice can improve memory, boost circulation, and even enhance exercise performance in older adults. This isn't about running marathons. It's about walking with confidence, climbing stairs without feeling winded, and thinking clearly throughout your day. And the best part? You don't need anything fancy. Just boil one small beet, let it cool, and blend it with a cup of water and a squeeze of lemon. That's it. No added sugar, no artificial flavors, just pure, natural goodness. The lemon isn't just for taste. It adds vitamin C, which helps your body absorb the nutrients in the beet more effectively. Plus, the bright color and refreshing flavor make it feel like a treat, not a health chore. Many seniors who add beet smoothies to their morning routine say they notice a difference in just a few days. More energy, better mood, and a sharper mind. So if your breakfast needs a simple upgrade that supports brain health, circulation, and strength, this vibrant red drink is a great way to start. It's nature's version of morning coffee, without the jitters or crash, and with a whole lot more long-term benefits. Let's talk about something small, affordable, and incredibly powerful. Eggs. But not just any eggs. We're talking about pasture-raised eggs, laid by hens that roam freely outdoors and eat a natural diet. These golden treasures offer a breakfast option that supports both your body and brain as you age. Each pasture-raised egg delivers a generous amount of high-quality protein, which is essential for keeping your muscles strong and your energy up. As we get older, maintaining muscle mass becomes harder and protein becomes even more important. Not just to stay active, but to prevent falls and weakness. But eggs don't stop there. They're rich in choline, a nutrient that plays a key role in memory and brain function. In fact, studies have found that older adults with higher choline levels tend to perform better on memory tests. Eggs also provide vitamin D, which helps with bone health and immune support, and vitamin B12, critical for nerve function and red blood cell formation. The best way to enjoy them? Keep it simple. Try boiling or cook them gently using a small amount of extra virgin olive oil or organic butter. This keeps the nutrients intact while avoiding processed oils or burnt fats that could work against your health. Some people worry about cholesterol, but recent research has shown that eating eggs in moderation is safe for most seniors, and in fact may support heart health when combined with a balanced diet. 1 or 2 pasture-raised eggs in the morning can set the tone for a stronger, more focused day. They're satisfying, nutrient-rich, and incredibly versatile. Whether you enjoy them scrambled, poached, or sunny-side up, eggs are a smart way to fuel your body and mind, without needing anything fancy or expensive. They may be small, but wild blueberries pack a mighty punch, especially when it comes to supporting your memory, muscles, and mobility as you age. These tiny, dark blue gems are one of nature's most powerful antioxidant-rich foods, and they belong in your morning routine. What makes wild blueberries special? Unlike the larger cultivated varieties you often see in stores, wild blueberries are smaller, darker, and more concentrated in beneficial compounds. They're especially high in anthocyanins, which are known to protect brain cells and improve communication between neurons. In fact, several studies have shown that seniors who regularly consume wild blueberries experience better memory, sharper focus, and even slower cognitive decline. Researchers believe the antioxidants in these berries help reduce oxidative stress in the brain, one of the key drivers behind age-related memory loss. But the benefits don't stop at the brain. Wild blueberries also help reduce chronic inflammation, which is linked to joint stiffness, muscle pain, and reduced mobility. Some evidence even suggests that they support muscle recovery and performance, making them a smart choice for anyone trying to stay active and independent later in life. The best part, they're easy to enjoy. Look for frozen wild blueberries, unsweetened, in the grocery store. They're just as nutritious as fresh and can be added to yogurt, oatmeal, smoothies, or eaten by the spoonful. No peeling, chopping, or cooking required. So, the next time you're planning breakfast, skip the sugary cereals and processed spreads. Instead, reach for a handful of wild blueberries. It's a delicious way to nourish your brain, protect your body, and brighten your morning, naturally. So, there you have it. The breakfast choices that can either help you feel energized and sharp or hold you back with inflammation, memory fog, and low energy. Avoiding highly processed foods like instant oatmeal loaded with sugar, flavored yogurts full of additives, refined cereals, and white toast with margarine can make a huge difference in your health. Instead, focus on nutrient-packed options like chia seed pudding, beetroot smoothies, pasture-raised eggs, and wild blueberries. These foods support your brain, muscles, and overall well-being, helping you stay active and independent for years to come. Remember, breakfast is your day's first chance to fuel your body with what it truly needs. Making smart choices now can protect your heart, improve memory, and boost your energy levels. All vital as we age. If you found this video helpful, please take a moment to like and share it with friends and family who might benefit too. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more easy-to-understand health tips tailored just for seniors. Your health matters, and small changes in your morning routine can lead to big improvements. Thanks for watching, and here's to many healthy mornings ahead.